Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. So today I have another palette review video for you guys, and if you have read the title of the video, you already know what it is, but today I will be doing a video on the brand new Melt Smoke Sessions palette. This is the palette that they just released for Black Friday, and it's so pretty on the inside, you guys, if you haven't seen it already. If you do not like weed themes, if you do not like weed in general, this video is not for you. But if you're just a makeup like me and you're indifferent, then so be it. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. If you are not interested, or if you don't like weed or weed themes, like I said, please click off. It's not worth your time and effort. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So this is the brand new Melt Smoke Sessions palette. This is the palette that they released for Black Friday. It's unfortunately sold out now. I do not know if they're doing a restock on it at all, as well as the collection either, but I know for a fact the lipsticks are still available. I do have two of them. I have the shades Taupe and Velvet Room, and I will be swatching those in this video as well. This is the palette. I think this is so pretty. It reminds me of the Natasha Denona Gold palette that she released for the holidays, but it's more olivey toned. It's a more olivey toned version of it. But yeah, that's what it looks like. You have 8 shades, so it's $6 a shade if you're looking at it versus the price, $48. The lipsticks are $19 a pop, so industry average is about $18 to $21. It's so pretty. Like, it's just looking at it really pretty. All the shades are named after various strains of weed. A lot of people are either pro-weed, anti-weed. I fall in the middle, okay? If you don't like weed and you think I'm ruining myself, ruining my channel because of this, no, I'm not. We'll throw up melt swatches that they did of this palette versus the other greens that they have in their line from the Gbemi palette, as well as their permanent line. So yeah, all of these shades are named after various strains of weed. So you have Gravity OG, Granddaddy, which Granddaddy, they had the opportunity to make that into a Granddaddy purple shade, Granddaddy purple. They could have done like this olive green and then had like a slight purple shift in there, or like purple glitter. That would have been really, really cool to see. You have Black Widow, Sour Diesel, which I've heard a lot of good things about Sour Diesel. Space Queen, Mean Green, Sweet Tooth, and Blue Dream. I'm just gonna bring the Gbemi palette compared to the Smoke Sessions palette. So this is what the two palettes look like together. I personally feel like these two palettes complement each other because of the olivey greens and golds and such. These two palettes are complementary colors, so it's just like if you want to do solely an olive green look, these two palettes are great for that. The tones just complement each other very well. So I may be using this palette as well as some of my other melt shades when I demonstrate this look for you guys today. Without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. So today I want to create a look using the greens mostly. If you want to see a look using the gold shades, please let me know. But I am really inspired by Laura's look. That's it right there with the greens, as well as Dana's look. They use Sweet Tooth and Blue Dream, so that's kind of the look I want to go for. And then the other look they did, they used Sour Diesel and Granddaddy, so that's Dana's look. And that's Laura's look for those shades as well. So go into my Melt Pro palette, and I have all my neutral transition-y shades here for you guys. So I'm gonna start off with the shade Rubbish from the Rust Stack, and I am just gonna pop that in my crease. This is just gonna be the first of my transition shades. I'm just being very generous with this. This is a melt video. I just wanted to use all melt eyeshadows. If you haven't tried any melt eyeshadows, they're really awesome. They're really, really pigmented. The formula is a bit drier than most eyeshadows I've tried, but the pigment is there and they're not chalky. I'm gonna be going into the Gemini palette, and I'm just gonna take Laura Lee, this shade right here, this mustard yellow, as well as Mochi, this matcha green shade, and I'm just gonna pop that right in my socket. Just right in my socket bone. Just to kind of start adding depth in there. Now I'm going into the palette. There we go. And I'm going to take the shade Sweet Tooth. I'm using a Royal and Langnickel Moda Pro shader brush for that. So I'm just going to take that shade and just going to pop that all over my lid. Applying that all over my lid. I'm pressing because just from using this palette right now, it's starting to flake a little bit. The kick up is coming off, so it seems like this is one of those more foily shadows. So I'm just pressing that on. I'm gonna go back into my crease brush by Royal and Langnickel Moda that had the rubbish on it, and just blend out any harsh lines. And next I'm gonna go into Blue Dream, this shade right here, and I'm just gonna plop that on top of where I put Sweet Tooth down. This is really gonna amp that up and give us that like turquoisey frosty look in the pictures that I showed of Laura and Dina. Just to intensify a little bit. Oh, this color is so pretty. It's a really pretty color. I'm gonna go into Mean Green. I'm probably gonna just pop this a little bit on the outer corners. Like I said, this look is inspired by Laura and Dina's look. So I'm just gonna pop that mostly on the outer corners. Just gonna add a little bit of depth in there. To Space Queen. So this is one of the two mattes in the palette. Sour Diesel is the other one. And I'm just going to just run that on my lash line. A little bit of depth because I'm not putting eyeliner on. So this is going to kind of be like a smoky eyeliner type situation. I'm just gonna pop that on. I'm just gonna deepen the outer quarter a little bit even further, like that. Go in with a black pencil on my lower waterline. I'm just running it in here. A combo of Space Queen and Mean Green on the outer part of my lower lash line. Then I'm gonna run Sweet Tooth and Blue Dream on the inner part of my eyes. So now that the eyeshadow is done, I'm gonna move to mascara and lashes. So for mascara, for my bottom lashes, I'm gonna be using the Cream Shop Skinny Whisk Me Away mascara. And then for my top lashes, I'm gonna be using the Deuce Punk Volumizer mascara. For my lashes, I'm going to be using the Lena Lashes in the Style raise. While my lashes dry down a bit, we're gonna move to highlight. Today I'm gonna be using new highlighters. These are from Ofra. They're really pretty, the packaging. And I'm gonna be using the Nikki Tutorials collab in Beam the Haters. This is a really pretty gold, bronze, copper shade, as well as Bali, which is this really cute peach shade. That's Beam the Haters. Yeah, I don't like this lash style. I'm just gonna put these back in the case. I'm gonna do Miami's by Lily Lashes. My lashes, again, are drying. I apologize for that, but yeah, the Lena lashes were not working for this look. So while those are drying, let's swatch the lipsticks or put one on. First one is called Taupe. It's literally a bright forest green color. So like that. There's that one. Velvet Room. And it's like a dark burgundy color. It reminds me of Dark Room by them. Let's swatch Taupe first. I'm not using any lip liner for this. So this is Taupe Liquid Set Lipstick. And then the other shade is Velvet Room. So this is the Velvet Room liquid lip. So I really like the palette. I had no problems during the application of the eyeshadows. With this palette though, there are only 2 matte shades and you have 6 shimmers. So you are going to have to pull from other palettes for like transition shades as well as other colors for this palette, since there are only 2 mattes and the rest are shimmer. Like I said before, the Gemini palette is a complementary palette to this palette because of the tones. So if you do not have the Gemini palette but you do have olive shades in your collection, they will really complement this palette. Let me do some quick live swatches for you guys so you can see all the colors on my arms, not just the green shades on my eyes. The first shade we have is Gravity OG. Next we have Granddaddy, which for this shade I was really hoping that they were going to do Granddaddy Perp and have some like purple glitter or a purple duochrome shift to the olive gold. That would have been really, really cool to see. Then we have Black Widow, which is just a shimmery olive color. We have Sour Diesel. This is a very unique shade. This is a shade that is a brown, but it has a deep olive base to it. It's very unique. I don't have a color like this in my collection at all whatsoever. So that's really, really pretty. Then we have Space Queen, which is a dark teal color. Next we have Mean Green. And next we have Sweet Tooth. So this is like a straight like teal greenish blue color. And the last shade is Sweet Tooth. On top of Sweet Tooth, Blue Dream, it amplifies the teal a lot. Like it really amps it up. So those are all of the shades, as you can see from top to bottom on my arm. Really, really pretty palette, as you can see. During the application, the palettes did crumble quite a bit, especially Sweet Tooth. I don't know if you guys can see that, but Sweet Tooth did crumble a little bit. And I don't know if you could see with the other shades as well. They kind of are like, rounded above, so it could have just been a pressing issue. There is overflow, but I really don't mind that. I really don't mind having overflow. But yeah, Sweet Tooth did crumble quite a bit, like I showed you. Like, it's all over the pan. I didn't have that problem with Blue Dream or Mean Green, so I'm thinking the shimmers are really soft and crumbly, because normally I don't have this with shimmers. Base Queen was actually really easy to work with when I put it on the outer corner. It came off really well. You can still see it on the outer corner, and I did put it on the inner corner, so that's really nice. I do want to play with the other side. I just really wanted to play with all the blues and the greens because I was really inspired by Laura and Dana's looks. I think this is a really good palette to have if you do not have these colors in your collection. It's really pretty. Price is $48, so it's $6 a pan. This palette was limited edition. I do not think they are going to restock it. I think it was just for like Black Friday. I think it was just a one and done. They might restock it, knowing Melt. If people really push for it, they'll most likely bring it back. I know for a fact Gemini, which is the palette I used in this video too, they're not bringing this palette back. So if anybody wants Gemini, it's gone for like good. So this palette was limited edition on the Melt site for Black Friday. It is currently sold out. It did come in a bundle. It was available with the palette, the 4 lipsticks, as well as a pipe and a makeup bag for $120, which if you add everything up, it's actually really affordable for everything. But I didn't want to do that because I just simply wanted 2 out of the 4 lipsticks. The other 2 lipsticks was like a corally red and a orangey red, and I really didn't want those since I don't wear those colors a lot for me to own them. And I feel like I would just leave them and just let them sit and go rancid. I just don't like weed, but you like the colors. Try to find dupes in your collection if you have them, or look for other alternatives. I don't mind the weed motif all over it. Melt is very pro weed, so that's their aesthetic. I don't mind it. If you don't like it, don't buy it. It's not my problem. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments down below if you picked this palette up. What do you think of the makeup look? If you guys want me to do a video using the more olivey gold side of the palette, which lipstick of the 2 did you like? Did you like Velvet Room or did you like Taupe better? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like me on my social media. My Instagram and my Twitter are at gbemabiola. I'm really active on Twitter. If you guys want to directly like talk to me, contact me, I'm always on Twitter. Instagram is where I post all my new looks before YouTube. If you guys would like to see every new look that I post on YouTube first, check out my Instagram and my Snapchat. I don't really be using my Snapchat a lot. I'm more on Instagram, but I occasionally do post more personal stuff on Snapchat, like makeup list, just chilling, that kind of stuff. So follow me on Snapchat if you're interested. It's at I Love to Purplefy. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day wherever you are, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.